former federal prosecutor Shan. Shan, you were with us many times during the actual trial as we listened to the testimony. The judge has to make a decision. Are the circumstances here of this killing so extraordinary in his view that these men should be denied chance of parole? Well, you hear from Ahmaud Arbery's father and his mother today. Incredibly powerful statements. How much, if at all, does that impact the judge? And I don't say that to be disrespectful to the family. Does the judge have a legal checklist he goes through, or is he open-minded to the victim impact?
The judge is open-minded to the victim impact. I'm not entirely sure. It's possible they may have seen a written one in advance of the sentencing. You know, those are very emotional statements, and they're very important statements for victims to have a chance to be heard. I don't think what happens live in court before the judge will make that big of a difference today. I think this judge will have already considered what factors to weigh. He will expect the victim impact statements to be full of grief, full of loss. So I suspect he's already got a pretty good idea of what the sentences will be.
Judge Glenda Hatchett also joins us. She's founder of the Hatchett firm and host of The Verdict. Judge, good to see you. From your perspective here, is this a cut and dry decision for the judge based on the testimony of the trial, or do these defendants have a chance to say, we know we're going to get 30 years, please don't make it without parole?
Yeah, I would be very surprised, John, to see him go further for the no parole piece. I think that particularly with Travis, we're talking about a situation where I think the judge will absolutely impose that sentence with no possibility of parole. And the truth is, with his dad, with Greg, even if he were to do that, we're talking about a man who is 66 years old and a mandatory sentence of 30 years, in effect, really is a life sentence. With Roddie, it's a little bit different. And I would think if there's anybody who may get that, it might be him in this situation.
Judge Hatchett, Shan, we'll appreciate it very much. Again, the sentencing hearing resumes at the top of the hour, and we'll bring you the highlights and obviously keep track of that news throughout the day. Up next for us.